The reason mental health is worse in the UK compared to other countries, especially third world countries, is simple.
What is going on? The other day, one lady was crying that the job she got, they said she must have her own car. This is her because she already have international driving license. This lady rush and bought a car on credit. She's paying 180 now every month. Before you know it now, they cancel her COS. She's still paying. Please stop pushing people into depression. Oh, this is getting too much.
I feel like Sihambile and we have glamorized this whole living overseas or working overseas. And we are not telling Abantu the actual truths of just some of the difficulties of living in a country that...
Like literally before I moved abroad, I literally thought that life abroad is easy. I thought that it's easy to get money, it's easy. But to be honest with you, that's literally like the opposite. It's literally the opposite.
The reason mental health is worse in the UK compared to other countries, especially third world countries, is simple. The number one thing is community. You see, when you're in the UK or first world country, all you're doing is going to work, going back home, you're by yourself most of the time. Whereas when you go to third world countries, there's community, there's 10, 20, 30 people sitting together every single day, discussing matters, trying to help each other out. There's a sense of belonging. If you're struggling with something, someone's gonna tell you what they went through and what you can do. Whereas when you're in the UK, America, or all in first world countries, you're by yourself. You're working, you're going home, you're sitting down with your thoughts and that. There's no time to even do things because you're too busy working. There's no one to turn to because you're scared of judgment or they're busy working. Like, that's the one thing the third world has, which is so powerful, which is community. Being around like-minded people, being around 5, 10, 30 people, discussing what's going on in their life, what they need help with and that. Like, that right there is priceless. So just reach out to people, try to create a sense of community within your area, within your workplace or whatever, so that you don't feel alone and you can share what you're feeling.
Employers in the UK, employers in London, what is going on? These days, when you apply for a support worker role, within your locus, they will say you must have your own car. Why are you people making it compulsory for everyone to have his or her own car? How much are you paying? Minimum wage, £12.22p. You're making it compulsory for people to have their own car. How much are we earning? How do we pay the road tax, the insurance, every expenses that comes with a car? And secondly, you people have forgotten that they don't have parking space in London. Where do you expect people to park when they go to work? So at the end of the day now, you might park wrongly and they will they will fine you £60 or £70. What is going on? The other day, one lady was crying that the job she got, they said she must have her own car. This is her because she already have international driving license. This lady rush and bought a car on credit. She's paying 180 now every month. Before you know it now, they cancel her COS. She's still paying. Please stop pushing people into depression. Oh, this is getting too much. It's getting too much. And at the end of the day, you see all these jobs now, people you are going there to support, most of them are independent. They don't even need that car. I don't know the reason why they are making this compulsion now for workers to have their own car before they are qualified to do that job. Or are you saying this, or you are doing it simply because you want to reduce the number of applicants? If that's the reason why you're doing it, there are so many ways you can do it. But making it compulsory for people to have their own car before they can be qualified is too much. It's too much. Oh, it's leading a lot of people into depression and frustration. This is too much.
Sorry, guys, Askisini, but can those of us who are living or working outside of our birth countries just admit, Uguti, this whole living abroad thing is hard. No. I am so sorry. I feel like Sihambile and we have glamorized this whole living overseas or working overseas. And we are not telling Abantu the actual truths of just some of the difficulties of living in a country that, one, is not yours, a country whereby culture is different, the language is different, the way everything happens is different, the culture shocks are different. But no, siyathanda poster when you are now on a flight or you are now on a goopy because you now have the financial to be able to go and do those nice things. Mara as let me tell you guys some of the things that a lot of these wonderful I work abroad and I live overseas do not tell you. Number one, the loneliness. If you have never experienced loneliness and literally feeling even more alone, when you pack up your life and you pack up everything you know, from your friends to your family to even guys, even the ladies abakshalama plastic, you will miss that. It gets so lonely that even when you're outside, it is still lonely, especially if you're a person of color who is living in Europe, because guess what? It's not too good to be funa everywhere. So it's Zungu. See, very, very real. It is dear. Baba. Kuyadura. Things are expensive. If you thought you were going to apply boy maths, girl maths, South African maths, it doesn't matter, African maths, where you tell yourself, I earn so much in my local home currency and in euros or in dollars or whatever, a currency your current country uses, and I'm gonna do this. Oh, but I'm a plan. You start building people's kitchens. You starting to think this, start to think that. And no one would actually even tell you that small things, maybe not small, but things like meat are expensive. Very expensive. And that people living in Europe, some can't even afford inyama.
Guys, don't allow people to lie to you and tell you that, no, if you move abroad, life is going to be easy. Like, literally, people paint this false picture that automatically when you move abroad, just 1 month, you'll be having something like $6,000 or 6,000 euros in your account. That is not true. Like, literally, before I moved abroad, I literally thought that life abroad is easy. I thought that it's easy to get money. It's easy. But to be honest with you, that's literally like the opposite. It's literally the opposite. Yes, opportunities are there, right? And it's easy to make money, but not saying, Guti, you just go around and you'll be picking money. No, that's not the case. You have to work for the money that you have. Do that in all honest truth. People that move abroad or people that stay abroad, if you ask most of them, they will tell you that they're not surviving on only one job. They will tell you that they've got their main job and they also have other piece jobs or probably jobs that they do whenever they knock off from work. So don't let people lie to you and sell you this false vision or false picture that, no, if you move abroad, life is going to be smooth. In a matter of 3 months, you'll be owning a car, you'll be owning a house with the high taxes. Like, literally, with the high taxes, you guys, I'm not discouraging anyone and saying, Guti, moving abroad is not a good decision. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, before you move abroad, be mentally prepared to work. Because people abroad, they work. People abroad, you guys, they do not sleep. Like, trust me, they work for their money. Umuntu will be working 3 jobs. During the day, they work probably at an office, probably they're working as a healthcare worker during the day. After work, they go and they become a domestic worker. Like, literally, guys, people have got 2 or 3 jobs here abroad. So don't come here with the mentality of that, no, I'm going to be having it all easy and all smooth. No, it won't be easy. You have to work in order for you to get the lifestyle that you want. So don't let people lie to you.
Yo, me not like, ever since me there England, this is it. This is like the most sun me ever see. We make sure some there like one like a fancy lake, one like a bossy lake. But really and truly, English people, me just ask you now, you happy? Like, English people, are you guys happy? Because really and truly, this is not happiness, you know. Me not gonna lie, you know. No man, anybody out there will have a friend will live in England, call them and talk to them. Because trust me, over here dim sometime. When it not stay like this, it'll rain. Gee. Jesus Christ. No man, down to the animal them over here just look like sad. People are walk them dog and it's like the dog I say, yo, me just want to leave that place here. Me feel like me I walk through like a never ending episode of like Vikings or something. Just the place just look like just dim. Jaja.
My people, let's talk about the UK for a second. This place is probably the most bad vibes place on this whole entire planet. I've been, last year I travelled 17 times. 15 different countries, and I've seen how people act in every other country. I've not seen another country that's as bad vibes as the UK in my life. When I say people in the UK, I'm not saying 100% of the people. I don't need to clarify that. You already know, use your brain. Majority of the UK, the younger generation, you know what I mean, I'm talking about 25 and below, they seek this validation from their celebrities before they actually accept something and say, okay, that's cool, that's all right. In someone's brain, it will be, this is cringy. And then when their favorite celebrity says, oh no, I like this, that's when their mind switches. Do you know what sheep mentality, do you know how stupid people are? Like, I hate it. People in this country can't use their own brain cells to decide whether they like stuff or not. They have to go and be like, okay, who's liking it? Who's liking it? And if the majority like it, then I like it. You're weird. You're sheep. UK women, they don't want men to have fun at all. They don't. When I say UK women, I'm not talking about all of them. And let me just clarify that before everyone starts jumping on my back. If they see a man dancing now, nah. If they see a man rapping and they're not at the top, nah. If they see a man singing and they're dancing at, even though their favourite Chris Brown, their favourites Chris Brown and all them man there, that are doing all of this, you get me, and singing, but they're there. They won't have that if the guys from the UK. I don't get it. Like, I don't. Before, it used to be, you did TikTok. Nah. Now that they found out that some people can make money from TikTok, they're like, oh yeah, no, I rate it. You lot, this jumping on what is widely accepted is weird to me. I've never understood it. And it doesn't only happen in the UK, but the UK, I feel like, is the main source of bad vibes. The UK is the only place where I know that someone can make it out of the ends, do well for themselves, and everyone will be like, that's a sellout. Like, why is man doing that? Nah, he's a weirdo. The reason why a lot of us have been successful, and I'm gonna claim myself as a successful man. I'm in my dream job I'm making money, let me not lie to you. I'm in my dream job making the most money I've ever made in my life, and I get to have fun with it. Whether I want to do the little dance, whether I want to shake my hips, whether I want to start shouting and making funny videos, obviously that's subjective. At the end of the day, I get to do what I want to do, you know what I mean? And I'm living my life. A lot of you are miserable, and you're going to continue to stay miserable because you're waiting to get validation from somewhere else. Weirdos. Strange place.